Good evening, everyone. I think the last time that I came up on stage, it was at a concert years ago, but we won't talk about that tonight. We'd like to welcome all of you to our high school tonight. We have a great show in store for you, our spring vocal concert, led by Mrs. McLaughlin. For folks that are sitting in the audience and maybe have a family member at home, I do want to say that we are live streaming this event tonight. If you let folks know at home to go to homercentral.org/concert or check us out on our Facebook page at the Homer Central School District. They can find the show live streamed there. I know our students, our staff have been working very hard on this concert, and we're very pleased to present them tonight. Before we get started, I just want to mention a couple housekeeping items. In case we have to leave the auditorium, we have 2 exits in the back that we can exit through and 2 off the stage over here. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy our high school vocal concert.
Thank you all for joining us this evening, and if you could please stand for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us, whether you're in person or online. We're so excited to share what we've been working on for the last several months with you tonight. And this concert is always a special celebration of our seniors as we celebrate what they've accomplished here and setting them off until their exciting adventures going forward. We have a couple of different things this evening. One of them is we had a new opportunity presents itself last Friday. One of our alumni was about to graduate from St. Lawrence University and asked if he could bring their select choir down, and our select choirs got to sing with them, and we wanted to share this beautiful song with you, composed by one of the singers of Sweet Honey in the Rock, if you know that. This one is called Wanting Memories.
Doom 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 doom. I am sitting here wanting memories to teach me to see the beauty in the world through my own eyes. Yes, I am sitting here wanting memories to teach me to see the beauty in the world through my own eyes. You used to rock me in the cradle of your arms. You said you'd hold me till the pains of life were gone. You said you'd comfort me in times like these, and now I need you, and now I need you. And you are gone. So I am sitting here wanting memories to teach me to see the beauty in the world through my own eyes. Such strong and left me, and so little beauty, but I know I saw the healing through your eyes. Now the world outside is such a cold and bitter place. Here inside I have the things that will console. And when I try to hear your voice above the storms of life, then I remember that I was told. Yes, I am sitting here wanting memories to teach me to see the beauty in the world through my own eyes. Yes, I am sitting here wanting memories to teach me to see the beauty in the world through my own eyes. I think all the things that made me feel so wonderful when I was young. I think all the things that made me laugh, made me dance, made me sing. I think all the things that made me grow to a being full of pride. Think of these things, for they are true. And I am sitting here wanting memories to teach me to see the beauty in the world through my own eyes. Not that you are gone, but now I know you're with me. You are the voice that whispers all I need to hear. I know please thank you and a smile will take me far. I know that I am you and you are me and we are one. I know that who I am is numbered in each ring of steps. I know that I am blessed again and I am sitting here wanting memories to teach me to see the beauty in the world through my own eyes. Yes, I am sitting here wanting memories to teach me to see the beauty in the world through my own eyes.
Sometimes we like to do some concerts with a theme, so what we decided to do in the relatively new, not so new anymore, Standards for the Arts, the core Standards for the Arts national ones, they had a new thing come up a couple years ago, which was to have the students program the piece and learn what it is to select songs that are the right difficulty, the right things, something they connect with, but also a nice balanced program. So many of the pieces tonight were actually chosen by the students. It was a project that we did earlier in the year. And our theme for this concert was ones from the screen and films. So this one is from an older movie, The Shattered Smiles from the Sandpiper. And then, of course, we've got some more modern ones for you. A lot of them are big fans of Hamilton. So we hope you enjoyed the selections by our Select Women's Choir, the Ruby Rhythms. to me. This little star was not to I. A teardrop kissed your lips, and so did I, and so did I. Now when I remember spring, all the joy that love can bring, I will be remembering the shadow of your smile, yes, of your smile. The shadow of your smile. The shadow of your smile. Always a little star was born to I. A teardrop kissed your lips, and so did I, so did I. Now when I remember spring, all the joy that love can bring, I will be remembering the shadow of your smile, your smile, your smile. All of the soloists this evening are in your program, but for the benefit of any of those watching at home, we have 4 soloists in the Hamilton medley. This is entitled Hamilton Women. And the first one in Satisfied will be Marissa Stone, and then Maren Sharon. In Burn, the soloist is Tori Barton, and in Helpless, the soloist is Nina Kemp. I'm going to go to the pit so you can see that. You're so funny. To the groom, to the groom, to the groom, to the bride, to the bride, to the bride. Always satisfied, we were right. I just like to bet that night for the rest of my days. I remember those songs, boys tripping over themselves to our praise. I remember that you took my candlelight like a dream that you can't quite place. But Alexander, looking back at the first time I saw your face, I've never been the same. Intelligent eyes in a hunger pain frame. And when you said I forgot my name, set my heart aflame, every part of me. This is not a game. So this is what it feels like to match with someone up to level. Tell me what is the catch? It's the feeling of freedom, the seeing the light. It's been earthen with a key and a kite. You see it right hand, son. Boy, does he know it's peach fuzz, and he can't even grow it. I want to take him far away from this place. Then I turn and see my sister's face, and she is I saved every letter you wrote to me. From the moment I read them, I knew you were mine. You said you were mine. I thought you were mine. Do you know what Angelica said when she read what you'd done? She said you have married an Icarus. He has flown too close to the sun. You and your words obsessed with your legacy. Your sentences border on senseless, and you were paranoid in every paragraph. How did receive you? I'm watching this. Well, we're changing gears. I'd like to say thank you to our host this evening, Mr. Bill Verity. So for those of you that it might be your first time with us, this is, you just saw our select women's choir, and now we've got our select vocal jazz ensemble. We're doing a couple of different songs for you this evening, one and then a medley. So our first one is featuring Morgan on the horn, so yay, and then a soloist, Rachel Bounds, as well. So this is What a Wonderful World.
I see leaves of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, a bright blessed day, dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of the people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? everybody's saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Ooh, I've seen leaves of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Are also on the faces of the people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, yeah.
Next, they introduced me to a new show. I've not yet to see WandaVision. Any WandaVision fans in the audience? All right. I have young kids, and we, over the last few years, going to movies at night, late when it was bedtime, was hard. So my husband got to see them, so I've got to catch up. But this is a lovely arrangement of themes from WandaVision that kind of brings you through the different eras of musical style, which is fun. We have several. We have two soloists in this one. So we've got Morgan Rabadou, who's then joined by with Zen for a duet.
WandaVision, 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 WandaVision. Oh, a newlywed couple just moved to town, a regular husband and wife. Left the big city to find a quiet life. WandaVision. She's a magical gal in a small town locale. He's a hobby, he's part of the shade. How will this duo fit in and pull through all by sharing a love like you never seen? WandaVision. 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 We've got something cooking and it's looking good. We've got something cooking and you knew we could. one vision, one vision. Some sudden surprises come in all shapes and sizes. But it's rainbows and sun, it's you and it's me. Together, 1 + 1 is heavenly vision. Wander the world with a vision of what life could be. But then the years come and teach you to just wait and see. Forces may try to pull us apart, but nothing can phase me if you're in my heart. Crossing our fingers, singing a song, we're making it up as we go along. We'll take it higher, you're all I desire. When the going gets tough, when push comes to shove, we're making it up. 'Cause we've got love, we've got love, we've got one vision. One vision. Don't try to fight the chaos. Don't question what you've done. The game you try to play us. Don't let it stop the fun. Some days it's all confusion. Easy come and easy go. What if it's all illusion? Sit back and enjoy the show. Let's keep it going. Though there may be no way of knowing who's coming by to play.
Who's been messing up everything?
It's been Agatha all along.
Who's been pulling every evil string?
It's been Agatha all along. She's insidious, so perfidious.
That you haven't even
Noticed and the piteous. Piteous.
Too late to fix anything.
Now that everything has gone wrong, thanks to Agatha, naughty Agatha, it's been Agatha all along. And I killed Sparky too. One division, one division, one division, one division, one division, one division, one division.
As the concert choir gets all set, I wanted to do a couple of thank yous because nothing like this happens with just one person. So I've got a lot of people to thank. Up in the sound booth tonight is Mr. Zach Sobel. Thank you, Zach. First big keeper is Mr. Bill Verdi. I'm very lucky to work with a wonderful group of people here at Homer High School, including Mr. Dave Eugenio, command teacher, the custodial staff, headed by Mr. Justin Horner and Ms. Sherry Wright, And then our wonderful administration, Mr. Jim McGorry, who's with us tonight, Mr. Douglas Van Ecken, Mr. Thomas Turk, and really the whole community comes through to support these students, especially through the last few years that we've had. It just makes it a lot easier when everyone's working together and helping each other out and doing the best that they can for the students here. So that's a lot of fun. You may notice we have some corsages with all of our seniors up there, so we're very excited to be celebrating them tonight as well. All right, our next one's up are Songs of a Disney Villain. We have a few soloists. Playing the part of Ursula will be Hannah Slade and Gaston by Aiden Smith. We hope you enjoy Songs of a Disney Villain.
I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They were kidding when they called me, well, a witch. But you'll find that nowadays I've mended all my ways, repented, seen the light, and made a switch. True? Yes. And I fortunately know a little magic. It's a talent that I always have possessed. But here lately, please don't laugh. I use it on behalf of the miserable, the lonely, and depressed. Pathetic.
Poor unfortunate souls in pain, in need. There's one longing to be thinner, that one wants to get the girl, and do I help them? Yes, indeed. Those poor unfortunate souls, so sad, so true. They come flocking to my coffin, crying, spell Ursula, please, and I help them. Yes, I do. No one fights like Gaston, dances fights like Gaston, in a wrestling match, nobody fights like Gaston, for there's no one as girly and groggy as you see, I've got myself to spare.
Not a bit of and scrappy or scrappy.
And every last inch of it's covered with hair.
No one thinks like Gaston, matches fits like Gaston. Because pretty much nobody fits like Gaston.
He's especially good at expectorating. 2, 10 points
For Gaston.
When I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen eggs every morning to help me get large. And now that I'm grown, I eat 5 dozen eggs, so I'm roughly the size of a barge.
No one shoots like Gaston, makes those beats like Gaston. It looks something around where it looks like Gaston. There's just one guy in town who's done all of it down. Gaston.
The soloist on the next one is Adrian Oros, and this is From Now On from The Greatest Show.
I drink champagne with kings and queens. The politicians praise my name. If those were someone else's dreams, the pitfalls of the men I became.
For years and years, I chased their tunes. The crazy speed of always needing more. But when I stop and see you here, I remember all this was more. And from now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the lights. From now on, let's wait until tomorrow starts tonight. It starts tonight. Let this promise in me start. Like an anthem in my heart. From now on. From now on. From now on. We will come back home. We will come back home. Home again. And we will come back home. And we will come back home. Home again. And we will come back home. And we will come back home. Home again. And we will come back home. And we will come back home. Home again. And we will come back home. And we will come back home. Home again. And we will come back home. And we will come back home. Home again. And we will come back home. And we will come back home. Home again. From now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the lights. From now on, let's wait until tomorrow starts tonight. It starts tonight. Let this promise in me start. Like an anthem in my heart. From now on. From now on. From now on.
All right, now is the time in the program where we do this tradition that I stole from my high school band teacher, where we like to recognize the seniors. They've been doing a lot of things, this group in particular, and it's nice to recognize that and their journey and all the times we've had together. This group in particular, I was talking about how this year's group of seniors, back in their freshman year, started taking leadership roles. They started doing some warm-ups and helping out with things when subs were in, that they would help lead the classes. So it's just been such a good time, and we made it through COVID. We made it through all of these difficult things, all the hybrid and everything, and they're just doing wonderful things. So the first thing was we're going to recognize them and then do their special senior song, which is a Homer tradition since before that. All right, so this is in no particular order, but the first person to come out is our choir president, Lucia Caravella. I asked them to put down their music activities K through 12. She listed choir 4 through 12, violin 1st through 5th grade, piano 5th grade, swing choir, elegant 8, all county, rubies 9 through 12, women in white, holiday ensemble, musicals 5th grade through 12th, and area all state. She's been busy. Her favorite high school song was White Winter Hymnal for Rubies. She says hands down. Also Disney Dazzle freshman year is also unmatched. Her favorite memory is singing at the Elks Club in Portland with Rubies in 2019, when we could still do those things. Yes, Darien Lake trip in 2019, holiday ensemble trips, going to perform musical songs at the elementary and other schools and places in the community. Her advice to choir members is try all the singing opportunities you can so you can see what you like and what you don't like. You make so many friends and create awesome memories. Also, go to your lessons and don't save them for the last week of the marking period. Her plans after high school are studying industrial and labor relations at Cornell University. And her words of wisdom are, don't be afraid to try new things, try out for solos, join groups, go on trips, and more. Make the most of your choir experience because there is so much to offer at home. Thank you, Lucia. So here we go. Next up is Rachel Ballins. These are some of her musical activities, K through 12. Choir, 3rd through 12th grade. Band, 4th through 12th grade. Jazz band, 6, 8, and 10, 12. 10 through 12. Balloon Notes, 9 through 12. Theater, 2nd grade, and then 5th through 12th. Community theater, summer is 2018, 2019. Cabaret night, whenever it was offered, pretty much. So we had 2 years, but 6 through 12, except for 10 and 11 because of COVID. And also area all-state and swing choir, elegant 8, all of those things. A few more things too. It's hard to remember them. Favorite high school song? She has question marks. I always have a hard time picking too. Odysseus was one of them, or Battle Hymn of the Republic. Her Blue Notes, Blackbird, Sound of Silence, and Blue Skies. Her favorite memory is the Lemoyne Jazz Fest. Her advice to choir members is take a deep breath and make yourself heard. Plans after high school, she's going to SUNY Geneseo for adolescent social studies education. And her words of wisdom are, it can be rough sometimes, but if you really love it, keep going. Thank you, Rachel. Next up is Maren Sharon. Her musical activities K through 12 include the 7th grade musical, Bugs. Choir, 3rd through 12th grade. Choir, band, 4th through 12th grade. 4 summers of music and theater camps. 5th grade musical, Best Little Theater in Town. Legally Blonde Junior, Xanadu, Once Upon a Mattress, Oliver, On the Town, Music Man, Sound of Music, Drowsy Chaperone, Newsies, and Ruby Rhythms, 9th through 12th grade. Women in White, 10th grade. Elegant 8, high school and junior high area all-state. Vocal Nisma solos, grades 6 through 11. Now this year, seniors don't usually do. Soul Singers, Swing Choir, 6 through 8, and All County Choir 5 times. Her favorite song at the high school was Rhythm of Life, which was this year, or When We Were Young. Favorite memory was anything music related. It was a good shot, yes. Advice to choir members are invest in music that you enjoy. Her plans after high school are studying childhood education with a concentration in the arts at SUNY Oswego. And her words of wisdom are, dedicate yourself to what motivates you and live for yourself. Thank you, Mary. Next up is Olivia Swan. Her musical Musical activities K through 12 include the secondary musical, choir grades 3 through 12, bands grades 4 through 12, soul singers, swing choir, elegant 8, musicals grades 5 through 12, vocal NISMA grades 9 through 11, instrumental NISMA grades 5 through 12, all county choir and band for multiple years, Christmas ensemble, Ruby Rhythms, and marching band. Her favorite high school song was Gnoti Saftan and Disney Dazzle. Favorite memory was going to Darien Lake freshman year and getting to hang out with all my friends and messing around during rehearsals when we're supposed to be paying attention. Advice to choir members doesn't happen was to show up for your lessons. Plans after high school are to attend SUNY Cortland to study adolescence education and math. She wanted to have a special shout out and a thanks to her parents for coming on their anniversary. How about a thank you? And her words of wisdom are, just do your best and everything will work out okay. Thanks, Lindsay. This year we're going to invite 2 people to come on up because I feel like we've lost so much this year. We're doing a special thing. We have 2 seniors who have been super involved all 4 years, including this year, and came to extra lessons so they could join us in the senior song. The first one we're going to talk about is Callum Esch. I think you'll see why we included them on this right here. Musical activities K through 12 include choir 3rd grade, Nutcracker 3rd grade, band 4th grade, choir 8th through 11th. He was very busy with lots of awesome art projects, so couldn't be in class first period this year. Blue Notes 9th through 12th grade, Men in Black 9th and 10th grade, musicals, On the Town, Sound of Music, Drowsy Chaperone, Newsies, all 4 grades, and lessons this year. And you forgot NISMA, and you forgot a few more things. Yeah, there was more in there too. Favorite high school song was the Disney medley, Aquarius last year, Blackbird. Favorite memory was painting the set from Newsies every day with amazing people during my free periods. Advice to choir members, step out of your comfort zone from time to time. Good advice. And plans after high school, those are in the opposite order. Plans after high school are art and design major at Alfred University. I think I got cut off. Do you remember? We'll share. I think I cut off his words of wisdom. We'll get that on our Music Booster Banquet in a couple of weeks. Thank you, Callum. Next up is Hannah's Lady. Our musical activities K through 12 include choir 3rd through 12th, soul singers, swing choir, elegant 8, Ruby Rhythms, Women in White, NISMA, area all-state, all-county, singing the national anthem for school events and community events, 9 musicals in school and the community, and sang to honor World War II veterans and the Christmas ensemble. Her favorite high school songs include MLK, Disney Dazzle, and White Winter Hymnal. Her favorite memory was when Lexi and I their voice cracked at the same time and started laughing together in the middle of rehearsal. Advice to choir members are, go to your lessons, they're very helpful. Plans after high school are attending SUNY Geneseo to major in childhood special education, and her words of wisdom are, everyone makes mistakes, just know you're not alone. Also smile, it makes things better. Thank you. Next up is Alexis Hall. Musical activities K through 12 include choir 3rd through 12th grade, band 4th through 12th, pep band, marching band, NISMA, all county, Ruby's 9th through 12th, Christmas ensemble, soul singers 5th grade, swing choir 6th through 8th, and elegant 8th. I think there were some more things there too. Favorite high school song was Disney Dazzle in concert choir and White Winter Hymnal in Ruby's. Favorite memory was all the times my friends were trying to tell me something across the risers, but I'm horrible at reading lips, so I just nodded along and pretended like I knew what they were trying to tell me. My husband does that. Advice to choir members, be confident. If you get it wrong, nobody will ever remember besides you. Absolutely. Plans after high school, attending Binghamton University, majoring in biology on the pre-veterinary track. And her words of wisdom are, do what you love and follow your dreams. If you set your mind to it, you can accomplish it. Thank you, Liz. And last but not least, William. 11th, orchestra 4th through 8th, musical 8th through 12th, swing choir, Elegant 8, holiday ensemble, Ruby Rhythms, and Women in White. And this will close, and some more things. Favorite high school song, it was Disney Dazzle. Her favorite memory was going to Darien Lake to compete in freshman year with all of my friends. Advice to choir members, keep singing if you love it. Even if singing the same songs over and over gets annoying at times. Which one of them? Holiday chorus. It will all be worth it if you truly enjoy it. Plans after high school, majoring in nursing, and the words of wisdom are, enjoy the 4 short years of high school, because every moment will turn into memory at the end, and you will want to remember these years well, forever. Thank you, Lily. Now, it's tradition at Homework for the seniors to get to pick a song. They all get solos in. And one of the guidelines I usually have is that there has to be a choral arrangement of it. Now, the class of 22 wanted to sing 22, but there wasn't an arrangement. So Rachel said, that's fine, I'll do it, I got this. So Rachel arranged it. And then Marissa and Tori made the band sing for today. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Marissa on guitar. And thank you, Tori on drums to make this come to life. So here are the seniors and the concert choir with 22. Thank you so much for joining us for the celebration and the music this evening. We hope some of you will be able to join us for our all-district concert. We normally would have had that in March, but that will be on the football field, vocal and instrumental grades, I believe 5th through 12th, on the football field on June 8th. It's Wednesday, June 8th. We hope you will join us there. It'll be a lot of fun, and you'll hear some of these repeated and an extra one together as well. All right, congratulations to all our seniors. Congratulations to all of you for getting through this year and the previous couple of years. It's been tricky, but it's been fun as well. It's been my pleasure. Thank you all for joining us, and if you know the alma mater, please feel free to join us in singing that right now. Have a good evening, everyone.
There's a grand old school in Homer that is known afar and wide. As we sing its praises over, our hearts are filled with pride. And we'll cheer for Homer High School, so loyal and so true, and be a staunch defender of her colors, white and blue. We must keep the Homer High School for paths and friendships through.